good evening. This is Tanya Story, and I'm coming to you from Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm an executive director, and I am closing up the 5th day of our summer success strategies on bookings. So my job is to talk to you tonight a little bit about how to get bookings from Facebook, email, and text. And I want to say, this is my personal opinion, but the number one way to get bookings is what we've already talked about this week, and that is at the party. It's the best place to get your bookings. And the next best place to get your bookings is going to be one-on-one. So either talking personally to somebody or picking up that phone. I know it weighs 1,000 pounds, and just visiting with somebody. But if for some reason you don't get the bookings at the parties, and we all have these times, we don't have those one-on-one connections, and you got to find another way to do it, then these are 3 more ways that you can get bookings. Facebook, email, and text. And my general rule of thumb with these 3, because they're not, you don't hear the voice, it's not as personal, is you've got to make it, there are 3 P's. You've got to give pictures, you've got to personalize, and you've got to give it lots of passion. So the first one is going to be email. This is the one I use the least because I find that most women don't check their email as regularly as they used to. So definitely you can use an email. That's a great way to attach some pictures, to make it very personal, to say exciting things. A great way to grab hold of previous customers at a party would be in your back office. If you go on the order tab, you can actually see all the customers that you've had that you have put into your back office. And there's a little envelope over to the right, and you can actually send messages directly out of your back office. So that's a great way to grab maybe people who've been to a particular party in the past, or if you've done a booth event and you want to snag a group of people from that so that you can kind of personalize it to that event. That's a good way to do that. Probably the most obvious way to get some bookings, and that's working for most people right now, is Facebook, because everybody's on Facebook. Facebook, you can, the rule of thumb there is definitely we don't want to sell a recruit on our personal wall. So if you're going to sell a recruit and talk about those kinds of things, then you're going to need to create a closed customer group. It doesn't necessarily have to be secret, but closed. And then you can invite people to be part of your customer group. There's other things, I'm not going to get real technical about the difference in walls and personal pages and those kinds of things, but the basic use out there is that closed customer group. And in that group that's closed, you can share as much as you want. You can share the customer specials, you can talk about deals that you have going on, you can do personal incentives and contests and really drum up a lot of interaction out there. And that is a fabulous way to keep your previous customers, hostesses, friends engaged in 31 without overdoing it, without just saying it all the time and making them sick of it. Because if they've joined your personal Facebook group, then they want to hear about it. So definitely you can send personal messages. You can private message people if you want to invite them to host. But again, you better use some pictures. It better be personalized. Don't send out mass invitations to things, because I get 40 million of those a day and I honestly don't look at them. So you want to make it very personalized. Susie, I thought of you when I saw this special, and I knew your friends would all love it, and I thought you would love getting the hostess benefits. So just make it real personal. Include a big picture of whatever the special is, like this month, our Lutz and Duts, and make it real exciting. Then the other way to get bookings is texting, and we've done some texting blitzes. You may have even been a part of that at your last CNC. That's a fabulous way that the company is helping us to recruit. To book, recruiting as well, but booking. And a great way that we have right at our fingertips now is the app called Red Stamp. And you can get this for your Androids, your iPhones. You can even, I heard a girl say the other day that she has at her parties, she has all of her customers there at the party pull up their phone and text a code word back to her. She gives them her phone number, her cell phone number. And when they text it back to her, then they all have her phone number in their phone. And then she says, okay, now go ahead and save my number, and gives them her name and her contact info, and they save it right there on the spot. But then she has all of those people who have just texted her something. So after the party, she can go back and send them a personalized thank you. She can create a cute red stamp thank you if she wants to send that out. So that's just a way to kind of capture some phone numbers in the moment. And then you can always follow up with some of them after the party as well to see if they would also be interested in hosting. So Red Stamp is a fabulous way. I have a couple of pictures that I created that I'll give the other leaders. So if they want to post those on your site, to just give you a little bit more information, a couple of templates on booking terminology, some of the little blitz information that we had from the CNC, so you'll have those. But the key is, no matter how you do it, just start talking about bookings. Whether it's texting, emailing, Facebooking, calling, talking more at your parties, just get busy. There are women out there who want this free stuff. They want to host and get free stuff. And they want to share this with their friends and family, and they may just not be reaching out to you. So the key here is just start with something. And we're going to have a great summer, and there's more to come. Talk to you later.